It's late, your phone's glow cuts through the dark. You're staring at a message. Their words, cold and short. Your mind's racing. Why haven't they replied? Did I say something wrong? You type a response, delete it, type again. The urge to fix this. It's loud, isn't it? That knot in your chest, the need to make it right. You're not alone. We've all been there, stuck in that spiral, chasing a feeling, wondering if they see you, if they care. What if you didn't have to chase? What if you didn't have to prove anything to anyone? What if the way you move, the way you breathe, could shift everything? Not by shouting, not by trying harder, but by being still, by choosing silence over noise. These 10 silent actions, they're not tricks. They're not about winning someone over. They're about finding your own ground, your own weight. In a world that's always demanding more, they're how you stay steady, how you make others notice, not because you asked, but because they can't look away, ready to see what happens. When you stop running and start being, if you've ever felt that pull, that need to react, to fix, to fill the quiet, leave a sign below. Not for me, not for fame, but so someone else, just like you, can find this moment to breathe. **1. Stop chasing, start existing. You're at your desk, phone buzzing in your pocket. It's them, or maybe it's not. Your hand twitches. You want to check. What if they're pulling away? What if you're losing them? The thoughts hit fast, too fast. You've been here before, refreshing their profile, overthinking their last words. It's exhausting, isn't it? That feeling, like you're running after something you can't catch. Why do we chase? Is it them? Or is it the fear of being left behind? Be honest, you felt it. The panic, the need to text back, to call, to do something. But here's a thought. What if you didn't? What if you just stopped? Stoicism says, control what you can. You can't make them care. You can't force their reply. But you can choose not to chase. You can choose to exist. Next time that urge hits, put the phone down. Go for a walk, read a page, make coffee. Do anything, but don't run after them. This isn't about games, it's about your peace. When you chase, you're saying, I need you to see me. Oh, when you stop, you're saying, I'm enough. And here's why it works. People notice what's rare. A text you didn't send, a call you didn't make. It creates space. Space for them to wonder, to miss you, to rethink. Not because you're playing hard to get, but because you're living. You're not waiting, you're moving. Try this. Next time you want to reach out, pause. Ask yourself, why am I doing this? Is it for them or for me? If it's for you, keep going. If it's for them, stop. Turn your energy inward. Build something. Learn something. Be someone. You'll notice. The less you chase, the lighter you feel. Others notice too. Not because you're loud, but because you're steady. You're not begging for their time, you're claiming your own. And that's magnetic. What would it feel like to let go of that need? To trust that what's meant for you won't need to be chased? Imagine the calm, the clarity. You're not running anymore. You're standing still. And in that stillness, you're seen. **2. Know your weight, quietly. You're in a meeting, or maybe a bar with friends. Everyone's talking, laughing, interrupting. You say something, but it gets lost. Nobody hears, or maybe they don't care. You shrink a little, feel smaller. Why don't they listen? Why don't I matter? That voice in your head, it's relentless, telling you you're not enough. You've tried to fix it, speaking louder, trying to impress. But it doesn't stick, does it? Here's the truth. Your weight isn't in their eyes. It's not in their nods, their likes, their approval. It's in you, in what you carry, what you choose. Stoicism reminds us you don't control their thoughts, but you control how you see yourself. Stop looking for their validation. Start knowing your own. You're not just a guy in a room. You're someone with a story. You've fought battles, small ones, big ones. You've stayed kind when it was hard. Stayed calm when it wasn't. That's your weight, not what they think of you. So how do you live this? Speak less, but mean it. Don't rush to fill the silence. Don't try to prove you're smart. When you talk, let it come from somewhere real. When you don't, let your presence hold the space. People feel that. They feel someone who knows who they are. It's not loud, it's steady. It's not flashy, it's true. Try this tonight. Before you sleep, write down one thing, one moment where you showed up as you. Maybe you listened, really listened, to a friend. Maybe you finished a task, even when you were tired. That's your weight. No one can take it. When you notice, you stop begging for attention. You stop needing their eyes, because you've got your own. Others see it too, not because you shouted, but because you stopped trying. You're not invisible, you're undeniable. What if you walked into that room tomorrow, knowing this? Not proving, just being. How much lighter would that feel? How much stronger would you stand? Asterisk 3. See their deeds, not their words. They said they'd call, they didn't. They promised they'd show up, but they're late again. Their words were warm. You're important to me, but their actions, cold, inconsistent. You want to believe them, don't you? You want those words to be true. So you wait. You make excuses for them. Maybe they're busy. Maybe they forgot. But deep down you know. Words are easy. Actions aren't. Stoicism cuts through the noise. Focus on what's real. What they say, that's just sound. What they do, that's the truth. Don't argue. Don't confront. Just watch. Let their deeds speak. Picture this. You're dating someone. They say all the right things. I'm here for you. But when you need them, they're nowhere. You could call them out, demand answers. Or you could step back and see. Do they show up when it matters? Do they keep their word? Or just make more promises? This isn't about distrust. It's about clarity. You're not judging, you're observing. And when you observe, you protect yourself. You stop falling for words and start seeing people. Here's why it works. Actions don't lie. Someone who values you, they show it. Not with grand gestures, but with consistency. A text when they say they'll text. A plan they keep. When you focus on deeds, you stop guessing. You stop overthinking. Stop hoping they'll change. You see them for who they are. Try this. Next time someone makes a promise, don't react. Don't hold your breath. Don't build a story around it. Just wait. See if they follow through. If they do, great. If they don't, you've learned something. This isn't cold. It's honest. You're not closing your heart. You're opening your eyes. And when you do, you'll notice something. The people who matter, they don't just talk. They show up quietly, steadily. What if you stopped chasing their words and started trusting their actions? What if you let the truth come to you? Imagine the peace in knowing what's real. Asterisk 4. Speak with your presence. You're at a coffee shop, meeting someone new. They're talking, and you're nodding, half listening. Your mind's elsewhere. Did I sound dumb earlier? You feel awkward, so you talk more. Explain too much. Laugh too loud. Trying to fill the space. Trying to be liked. It's draining, isn't it? That need to say the right thing to keep their attention. What if you didn't have to? What if your presence said enough? Stoicism teaches, control your energy, not the conversation. You don't need to impress, you need to be. Stand tall, shoulders back, eyes steady. Look at them, really look. Not to stare, but to connect. Pause before you speak. Let the silence breathe. This isn't about being perfect, it's about being present. When you rush to talk, you're chasing their approval. When you pause, you're claiming your space. People feel that. They feel someone who's grounded. Not loud, not desperate, just there. Here's why it works. Silence is rare. In a world of noise, a pause is powerful. It says, I'm not afraid of this moment. I'm not running from it. I'm in it. Try this. Next time you're talking, slow down. Don't jump to fill the quiet. Let it sit. Make eye contact, not to intimidate, but to listen. Not once, mean it. You'll notice the conversation shifts. They lean in. They hear you more. Not because you said more, but because you said less. Your presence, it's your voice. It's how you walk, how you sit, how you breathe. When you carry it well, you don't need to shout. What if you stopped trying to be heard and just showed up? What if your energy spoke for you? Imagine the weight lifting off your shoulders. The calm in just being there. ***5. Guard your space. Silently, they call you late again. Asking for a favor or just to vent. You're tired, but you pick up. You listen, you help, you give. And when it's over, you're empty. Why do you keep saying yes when you want to say no? Is it guilt? Fear they'll think less of you? You're not alone. We've all done it. Given too much to keep the peace. But every time you do, you lose something. Your time, your energy, your calm. Stoicism says you don't owe anyone your peace. You can't control their demands, but you can control your response. Guard your space, not with words, but with choices. Don't explain. Don't argue. Just pull back quietly. If they cancel plans last minute, don't reschedule right away. If they disrespect you, don't laugh it off. Step away, not to punish, but to protect. This isn't cold. It's clear. You're saying, my energy is mine. Here's why it works. People respect what's scarce. When you're always there, always giving, they stop noticing. When you set limits, they feel the shift. Not because you shouted, but because you stopped bending. Try this. Next time someone crosses a line, don't react. Don't text back right away. Don't explain why you're upset. Just pause. Give yourself space. Maybe you say no. Maybe you just don't show up. You'll notice the dynamic changes. They start to see you, not as a convenience, but as a choice. And if they don't, you've saved your peace. What if you stopped giving your energy to those who don't value it? What if you kept it for yourself? Imagine the strength in choosing your own space. The quiet power in saying, this is enough. ***6. Flow with shifts. Don't fight them. Things were good, weren't they? Late night talks, easy laughs. But now, something's off. They're distant. Replies are short. You feel it, that shift. Your first thought, fix it. Text more. Ask what's wrong. Make it like before. But the harder you try, the worse it feels. Why does change scare us? Why do we fight it? Like it's the enemy. Stoicism says, change is life. Nothing stays still. Not them. Not you. You can't hold the moment, but you can move with it. Instead of chasing what was, see what is. Is this distance theirs or yours too? Is this shift a loss or a chance to grow? Don't cling, don't panic. Step back, breathe, watch. This isn't giving up, it's letting go. Here's why it works. Fighting change creates friction. It pushes people away or traps you in something that's done. Flowing with it, that's strength. It says, I'm not afraid of what's next. Try this. Next time you feel that shift, don't react. Don't ask for answers. Don't try to control it. Ask yourself, what's this teaching me? Maybe it's patience. Maybe it's trust. Maybe it's time to focus on you. You'll notice the fear fades. The need to fix it, it quiets. And in that quiet, you find your footing. Others see it too. Someone who doesn't break when things change. Someone who moves with calm, with purpose. What if you stopped fighting the shift and started walking with it? What if change wasn't the end, but the start? Imagine the freedom in letting things be. The peace in knowing you're enough, no matter what. ***7. Own your no calmly. They ask you to meet up tonight, last minute. You're exhausted. Work was long, your mind's heavy. But they push. Come on, it'll be fun. You want to say no, but the words stick. What if they're annoyed? What if they stop asking? So you say yes and regret it. Why is no so hard? Why does it feel like letting someone down. Stoicism says, courage is choosing yourself, not out of anger, not out of pride, but out of truth, your truth. Saying no, it's not rude. It's honest. It's yours. Next time they ask, and you're not in it, say no. No excuses. No long explanations. Just, that doesn't work for me. Calm, clear, done. This isn't about being difficult. It's about being real. You're not here to please everyone. You're here to live. Here's why it works. A no sets a line. It says, my time matters. My energy matters. People respect that, even if they don't say it. A weak yes, they feel it, and they take it for granted. A firm no, they remember. Try this. Next time you want to say yes out of guilt, pause. Breathe. Ask yourself, do I want this? If the answer is no, say it. Say it kindly, but say it. You'll notice the world doesn't end. They might push back, but they'll respect you more. And you'll feel stronger. What if you stopped saying yes to things that drain you? What if your no became your power? Imagine the clarity in choosing what's right for you. The strength in owning your truth. ****8. Walk with quiet pride. You're at a party or maybe a work event. People are loud, confident, commanding the room. You feel out of place. You slouch a little. Avoid eye contact. Trying not to stand out. Trying to blend in. But inside, you're tired of feeling small. Why do you shrink? Is it them or is it you? Stoicism says, you control how you show up. Not how they see you, but how you carry yourself. Walk with pride, not arrogance, not ego. Pride in who you are, flaws and all. Straighten your back, lift your chin. Move slowly, like you belong. You don't need to be the loudest. You need to be you. This isn't about looks, it's about energy. Wear what feels right, not to impress, but to feel strong. Speak when it matters. Listen when it doesn't. Here's why it works. Pride is quiet power. It's not shouting, look at me. It's saying, I'm here, and that's enough. People feel it. They see someone who's grounded. Not chasing attention, but owning their space. Try this. Tomorrow, when you walk into a room, pause. Take a breath, stand tall. Look around, not to be seen, but to see. You'll notice. Heads turn, subtly. Not because you're loud, but because you're steady. And you'll feel different. Lighter, stronger, real. What if you stopped hiding and started showing up? What if you carried yourself like you matter? Imagine the shift in how you feel. The quiet pride in just being you. *9. Grow through change. Don't fear it. You thought it would last, didn't you? The connection, the spark. But now, it's gone. A breakup, or maybe just distance. You're left wondering, what did I do wrong? Why wasn't I enough? The thoughts loop heavy, endless. You want to go back to how it was. But you can't, and that hurts. Stoicism says, change isn't loss, it's growth, even when it stings. You can't keep what's gone, but you can become more. Don't dwell, don't replay the past. Use this space to find yourself. What do you want? What makes you feel alive? Start there, one small step. This isn't about moving on, it's about moving forward. Here's why it works. Change clears the way. It strips away what doesn't fit and shows you what does. When you grow through it, you don't just survive. You become someone stronger, clearer. Others see it, someone who doesn't break. Someone who builds, even in the quiet. Try this. When the pain hits, don't fight it. Sit with it, then ask, what can I do today? Maybe it's a walk, a book, a new skill. Something small, something yours. You'll notice the weight lifts a little. The world feels less heavy. And you feel more you. What if change was your chance to grow? What if this moment was where you start? Imagine the strength in building yourself. The calm in knowing you'll be okay. Asterisk, asterisk, 10. Question quietly. Don't assume. They say they care. Their words are sweet. I'm all in, they tell you, and you believe it. It feels good, doesn't it? That rush, that hope. But then, they're late. They forget, they pull back. You want to trust their words, but something's off. Why do we believe so fast? Why do we build stories on promises alone? Stoicism says, truth needs time. Don't assume. Don't jump. Question quietly. Watch what they do, not what they say. Do they show up or just talk about it? Are they steady or all over the place? This isn't doubt, it's clarity. You're not closing off, you're staying open. Open to the truth, whatever it is. Here's why it works. Assumptions cloud you. They pull you into stories that aren't real. Questioning, it grounds you. It says, I'll see you for who you are. Not who I want, Venmo. Not who I want you to be. Try this. Next time someone makes a promise, don't believe it. Don't doubt it. Just watch. Give it time. Let their actions show you. If they're real, you'll see it. If they're not, you'll know. You'll notice the fog clears. You stop hoping and start seeing. And when you see, you choose better. You choose what's worth your energy. What if you stopped assuming and started questioning? What if you trusted your own eyes? Imagine the peace in knowing what's true, the strength in choosing what's real. You're back at your desk, phone still in your hand. That message, it's still there. But now, maybe it feels different. Not a wait, just a moment. These 10 actions, they're not rules. They're choices, ways to pause, to breathe, ways to be still when the world screams for more. You don't need to chase, you don't need to prove. You just need to be. Tomorrow, when that urge to react hits, try this. Don't. Just breathe. See what happens. See what shifts. You might find you're stronger than you thought. You might find you're enough. If this felt like a moment of quiet, share it. Not for me, but for someone who needs it. Thank you for being here, for choosing this pause with me. Until next time, keep breathing. Keep being you.